My name is Allison, and I am the co-artistic director of Blue Laces. I live in Brooklyn in a lovely 3-bedroom apartment with my very fat cat named Zaz. I have a deathly fear of escalators, and my favorite comfort food is Annie's mac and cheese with frozen peas, but after they've been thawed. There are a lot of differences. There are probably more people that I see on the subway every morning in New York than I do in an entire week in St. Croix. It's much faster paced in New York, and St. Croix things very much actually do move on island time. You can't go to the beach in New York, although I do go to Rockaway Beach whenever I can, and it's a good place. So I think my favorite place to go in New York would be a tie between either Rockaway Beach, but like after Labor Day, or Red Hook. I love Red Hook. I like places in New York that take you a very long time to get to and aren't quite as populated. It's a nice break. I'm the co-artistic director with Lindsay, who we like to say we are artistic soulmates. I come from more of an acting standpoint, although I don't really do that so much anymore. I also teach a lot, which I think really helps with this kind of work. I think it keys you into your audience is looking for and what they enjoy. I don't know, it helps to stay on trend with things like Minecraft. I was I wasn't a quiet kid. I was very precocious. Also really liked to be alone a lot when I was a kid. Would insist on having my own table in a restaurant. I would be like 7 years old and I just didn't really want to listen to my parents talk about whatever grown-up things they were going to talk about over dinner. So I would order my own dinner at my own table, and I would either color or read a book and just sit by myself and have dinner. I still really like going out to dinner by myself. That's a thing that I find very relaxing. So, there you go. My favorite part about being a co-artistic director is always having somebody to collaborate with and bounce ideas off of. I think Lindsay comes from a very theoretical standpoint a lot of the times, and I come from a very dive in and try it and who knows what's gonna happen, and maybe something will stick and maybe it won't point of view. So it's nice to have those two different perspectives on the same thing. My favorite part about being an artistic director is probably being in the room with people and getting to actually direct our productions. I really love the whole process of devising these bizarre, crazy, multi-sensory experiences. It's a lot of fun to be in the room and just play with things that are fun to touch or smell or see or listen to, and see all the different possibilities of something that I think most people would consider mundane objects, but I think it's a really fun exploratory process.